Hey, this is DJ Sin, and you're listening to You Can't Sit With Us Radio.
Threshold Brace Productions.
Hey, yo, what's happening? Welcome to another episode of You Can't Sit With Us Radio, featuring myself, Ambitious. As always, I keep the dopest guests on the show. Today is like no other. We got Q, the DJ, on the show today. He's originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes, sir.
Living here in Nashville, Tennessee. Started off rapping, but now he's a DJ. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? Just happy to be here, of course.
That's good. That's good. How's your day going so far?
Man, it's smooth. I start off like I start every day with a little bit of 2K. So, I always have to do that. So, I'm feeling good right now.
How is 2K? I ain't played it.
Man, I'm so over it. Like, I'm over it. I'm not really into playing it as much anymore. I'm just ready for 2K19 to come out. But 2K is lovely, man. I'm on that joint almost every day a week. So, that's definitely takes up a good majority of time.
They already got LeBron on the Lakers?
No, they haven't switched them. I mean, you can do it on your own if you want, but they haven't done that yet. But I'm anxious because I already know they're gonna like hype him up on the next game when he on the Lakers. That's gonna that man's gonna be crazy. He's already crazy in the game now.
Yeah, I still don't think he gonna do anything with the Lakers though. I don't think it's gonna work. Warriors still gonna beat him.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a given though. Like you don't really, the Warriors, you just expect them to be good every year. Yeah. Like. Just to see LeBron like going, especially coming after Kobe team or whatever. Yeah. Like you gotta be into that. So we gonna see. But of course, Golden State's still gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah. But let's get into a topic real quick.
Okay.
All right. So I want to ask you, if you could detach one body part, which body part would it be and why?
Detach one body part. Dang. That's a really difficult one. I guess I would have to say my foot. I would go my left foot just because I need I would feel like my arms are like very important, just to get stuff done. I feel like if I'm missing a foot, I can get some crutches or wheelchair or something that. Probably not crutches, but I can be in a wheelchair as opposed to I think life would be a lot harder if I was missing an arm. Yeah. Just me personally though. I probably wouldn't go for nothing else but the foot.
Oh no, I like scaring people. I would probably take my head off. just carry it around, walking by people, say what's up.
Like how can you breathe? Yeah. Like that's gonna be hilarious. Oh no, you definitely end up. The government would definitely. they not gonna have that.
That'd be funny though. Just walking around, and be like, what's up?
Right. Right, and you had like people that's like actually your friend.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be really weird.
I'm like, punch me in the face and it just fall off. They be like, what? Be in the fight. I just knock my head off.
Right.
All right, so you was you born in Milwaukee, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What made you move from Milwaukee to here, Nashville?
Well, I actually moved to before I got here. I actually moved to Florida for a year. It was, just a good opportunity to do something different, man. I think I was 18 or 19 at the time, and I was just like, man, I just did I think a year of college or whatever, and so I was like, man, I want to try a different school, I want to do something different than what I'm used to, so I was like, why not? I had a good opportunity at the time to go ahead and make a move, so I did that. I ended up staying there for about a year. And then I wanted to be, closer to my family and whatnot. So that was when I came here in Nashville. So that might have been maybe 2016, maybe 2016, something like that. But what brought me here, man, was of course going to TSU. And then my sister was already here. She went to TSU probably maybe. I don't even remember how long it's been. It's been, almost maybe 10 years. Okay. So my sister, she went to school there. She was already here. She had an apartment. It was a nice place for me to go. And I went completely on my own. Mm-hmm. I had family here, and it was just a good way to restart, man. So it just seemed as a good place for me to come in and to grow. Especially with it being a music city, which I'm learning a lot more and more about that every day. Every time I go out, it's really interesting.
How you like Nashville though?
I love it, man. It has its good and bads. I love the hospitality here. Everybody here is so so nice. They they cool. Well, for the most part, you're gonna find mean people everywhere. But like back home, it wasn't. It wasn't that kind of attitude carried by people. People weren't as nice. They don't have like Southern hospitality. So it's definitely a eye opener, and especially to see like the downtown area and how fast it can be, how fast the city's growing. Like I don't know, it's gonna be crazy, man, because we getting so many people in here.
It's not really crazy. This traffic is ridiculous.
I know. They're talking. Somebody told me, I don't know if it was true, they getting ready to think about like making the interstates bigger, like adding extra lanes. I'm like, soon we're gonna be Atlanta traffic, and don't nobody like Atlanta traffic.
I was just there like a month ago. I was like, oh my God, and it was a Saturday. I'm like, I don't just imagine what it's like during the week.
Yeah, man. Have you seen they had those scooters that were here where you could like take them and rent them around. Like people, they took that. They took that away. I was like, man, that would have been like Nashville. I think they was just mad because they couldn't really make no money off of it. Yeah, because it wasn't ran by them. But if they would have partnered up and did that, that would have been like super smart. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because the crime is going up like crazy here too.
I'm noticing that too. Definitely, it's the same way back home. But back home, it don't seem like it's growing. It seems like it's been bad for a while. I'll never, diss my hometown. I'm very proud of where I came from. It's just violence and stuff that be around is insane.
When was the last time you went back?
Man, I haven't been home, I want to say, in like, honestly, it's probably been at least 2 or 3 years. Okay. I was just planning on actually trying to get back this year before it got cold again because, our winters are like way worse than here. So, yeah, I'm trying to get back before it gets cold. So I'm looking at next month, hopefully. I know I got some other trips and stuff coming up too. So hopefully I can make it back home this year.
All right. So before you started DJing, you was rapping. So when did you start rapping?
Man, I started rapping. Man, that would have been, I want to say honestly, like my freshman or sophomore year of high school. So that was around maybe 08, something like that. And I went from 08. I was doing it all the way throughout my high school years. I think I dropped a tape in 2012, and then I dropped another one in 2014. Okay. But that one was I think I was in Florida when I was finishing that one up. But yeah, I dropped those two. But yeah, it was really interesting because I had a lot of friends, did the same thing. In high school when you get around all those people, you in the beginning, I guess it was kind of a, like my friends they're doing this is kind of cool. Like, let me give it a shot. And it ended up being something I actually liked. So, I just kept trying to push that as long as I possibly could. And I've been doing that. I was doing it, pretty steadily till about 2017.
What was the inspiration for me? Why did you want to start rapping though?
Man, I was always a fan of. It sounds kind of selfish, but it's crowd control. Like to be able to come out and express yourself, and other people like actually dig that. They, and it's not even always just the beat that you have. Sometimes it can just be the words that's in there. Somebody feel that. So I always thought it was just real cool to interact with people. Not only through your music, but especially through live performances. And I think that's one of the biggest things that got me on it. Just to think like, oh man, I could perform somewhere. And I was thinking that before I even got my first one. But it was like just to think like, man, that'd be a great thing, and be able to travel the world and just rock stages the whole time. Oh. So I think performances was definitely one of the biggest ones.
So you went by QuestJohn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really, it's like a play on words. Like everybody thought I was trying to do like Johnny Quest and stuff. And I was like, nah, it's not it. But one of my friends back home, that was like years ago. But it's kind of like question, but a play on words because my name was John, and I just took the question. It was like QuestJohn, so I took that. And then when I started DJing, I kind of wanted to change it up and get my image together and whatnot. So. It just got shortened. A lot of people already called me Q anyway, so it just went to Q to DJ. Okay. That was it.
All right, so let's get into one of your songs. Let's start with TV. Tell me a little bit about that song.
Oh, man. Okay. TV. I made this one. I was definitely in Florida when I made this one because one of my closest friends, Lola, she's on that track, and she'll see how we kind of blended together in the beginning, man. it was crazy because I think that chat was like my child, because I truly had to go through and mix and master everything. You'll hear like the vocals in the beginning where I had to make sure those like on point. I remember redoing that like 30 times, man. It was insane, but we finally got it down, and I'm real proud of this one.
Okay. All right, so let's get into it. This is TV, and we'll be right back on You Can't Sit With Us Radio.
This life ain't like TV. This life ain't like TV. This life ain't like TV. This life ain't like
Take off, lift off, get me out of this place I'm in. If I could get a plane or a copter, I probably need a doctor from all of the stress right now. No cash, job trash, can't live off this worthless check. Apps for a job, number 2 go out, but I get nothing back, it's like I'm in a drought. Ayy, maybe I should grab a wrench and bust some windows out. Probably is a couple other routes I could take, but at least it'll stop me from robbing a bank today. Okay, now I'm playing. But all a nigga tryna say is, in this world full of work, please don't discourage this person and pray every day. Ayy, I said pray every day. I said pray every day. Nothing comes easy, these niggas all sleazy. Believe me, this life ain't nothing like TV. Nothing comes easy, these niggas all sleazy. Believe me, this life ain't nothing like TV. I said nothing easy. This life ain't TV.
All right, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. So you mix and master everything?
Yeah, man. I mean, I probably wouldn't, label myself like a mixer or master, but I'm really good with me, and of course I know how I want to sound. So, I tried to, be able to do as much as I could on my own.
Okay.
And so, like mixing and mastering, I just, use my own self, because a lot of my friends, they all did that too. Like even starting in high school, and they used to do their own thing. So, I tried to make myself that same, to where I didn't need no help, not really, at least not with the type of music I was making, unless I'm in like some professional studio or something. But I wanted to be able to do, my own mixing on my own. So I can mix and master for myself, basically.
Okay. You produce too, or?
Nah. I never went to that curve. I honestly, I don't have the patience, like, to, I literally tried to sit down and make a beat, and I think that one beat that I tried to make took me almost like 2 weeks to do it. Oh, wow. And I don't even know what that thing was, but it was nuts. My homie Nate, like, he used to live here, and that man could go in there, he'll get a beat, and if he feeling right, he inspired, that man to, knock out a beat, just like him and my other guy, Lake. They go crazy with beats, but me, I could, mix and master, I rap, but that ain't my side.
All right, so what's your, you got a favorite song out right now?
Ah, man, favorite song out right now. I had to.
Favorite and least favorite, matter of fact.
Say that again?
Favorite and least favorite.
Oh, favorite and least favorite. Man, lately I think I've been listening to this well, so I started with Astro World. You know, I was playing that real heavy, and then it was this dude on there called Don Tolliver, and he had one of the features on that joint, and so I've actually he just released I don't know if it's a mixtape or an album. It's on Apple Music though, but it's called Donnie Womack, and he has this track called Holding Still, and I've been listening to that joint like crazy. So I would say that's one of my biggest hits right now. Also in the I have to put this one in because it equally is dope. And some people don't like this song because it's kind of stupid. But have you heard the Moo song? It's this girl. I forget her name, but she's literally like saying "moo" through the hook. Like it's hilarious. I heard that. Well, I have to show you, man. But that joint is like hilarious. But I've been listening to that one just because it sounds smooth. So I've been listening to that track as well. You said one that I don't like too. Yeah. What don't I like? Man, I mean, I guess I can just say I don't really have a certain song, but I know Young Thug just released a project and I didn't like that. I think there was maybe one song on there that I liked, but that project wasn't good.
Yeah, I can't really get a Young Thug like that.
he has his moments.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes he'll come through when he doesn't do like a bunch of the screaming, like he actually raps. You know, sometimes I mess with him, but that whole it was a compilation album that just wasn't hitting it all.
Like the dresses and stuff bother me too much. I don't know. Yeah, that bothers me too much. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I try to when I listen to artists, man. I try as much as I can to separate their personal lives from the music and just try to drown that out as much as I can. But I can definitely I definitely feel what you mean on that.
Especially when you got it right on your album cover. And,
yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's horrible.
So do you still rap or you just straight DJing now?
I rap when I will be honest, I haven't sat down and really like made my own track in a while. I still have people that mess with me, on features and they'll send some things to me. So I guess I never really stopped rapping. I mean, I always, if I'm in the mood, I make some, or if somebody asks me to get on, I will. That's no problem. But DJing has probably become my forefront right now. So that's just the most important thing that I do, and then rap will come secondary. Okay.
So who are some of your favorite artists now and all time?
Now and all time. Definitely J. Cole. I would say I would go with Drake. I am gonna have to say Drake. One of my favorite rappers, but he's not working as much right now. But Isaiah Rashad from Top Dog, he's actually from Chattanooga. And I always they're not working as hard, but I listen to not only hip hop and stuff too. So Coldplay would be one of my like favorite bands like of all time. Okay. So I would those would be my top for right now. I'm sure it's a bunch of others, but I ain't gonna get into all that.
Okay. All right, so let's get into your second song. This is called which one? Find Me.
Yes. Find Me, man. So that was it was a mixtape, but I would say if it was an album and it had a single, Find Me would be the single. Okay. Find Me was just something that honestly me and my friends got together, and the song like it took so many tries to get it. Like the song sounded completely different before this final version. And I just, I wanted to do something real smooth on the track and, just make it something nice to, listen to. And this one actually got on a few, like, there are people that I see that make, like, Nashville mixtapes with Nashville music. And I've gotten on a few of those with this one. Like, this is just, real nice. I would say it's the best radio joint I ever made. But, yeah, this one is real smooth and got some of my homies on there, too.
Yeah, I like this one the most of the ones you sent me to.
Yeah, man. I love this joint. This is crazy. I had to do that verse like 30,000 times just to get it, the way I want it. My man's Nate, like he's Nate the Prophet, man. He get on there, and he goes insane. And then we have my other guy on the hook. I don't even know how he came up with this hook. Like he said, "Yo, give me a minute." I think legit took like 20 minutes, wrote that joint up, went in there and laid it down, and it was. I knew it was a hit after that.
That's dope. So let's get into it real quick. This is Find Me. And we'll be right back on You Can't Sit With Us Radio.
All right. I rolled the game up for the flame up, spark notes when I'm high. I was thinking, defeating demons inside. You don't want these problems, nigga. You ain't with my squadron, nigga. You wasn't hustling, struggling to get dollars, nigga. But I done came up in a different tax bracket. I got my game up and your girl rock my track jacket. I'm a varsity spitter. Want my cars to be bigger. Want my squad to be richer. Want my flaws to be thinning. Want my mom to be grinning. When I handle the Aston, making plans for a mansion out in London or France. She can stay in Manhattan. She'll never need a cab, have chauffeurs to get her through traffic whenever tragic happens.
Been eating too good lately, no time to feel greedy. Grinding like it's work, no time to feel needy. Cause when you finally focus, that's when they claim you acting funny. But all you know, I'm out here trying to hack Sally Mae, honey. Y'all remember Pop said, kid, you a genius, ain't no limit. With that in mind, it's overtime to victory, we get it. That's a shout out to West and any dreamers that preserved in it. Decided if that beat ain't dope, ain't no need, I don't gotta hit it. I can write my way out the pocket, I can write my way out the docket. That's that mentality that's feared unless they under key lock it. The reason you're feeling hexed, my mind blown, I'm vexed. Feeling quite Houdini, pinpoint, plot out what beats is next.
Find me out here, find me, I'm floating my feet, don't touch concrete, no, blowing pine trees so much. I leave these hoes choking on diesel, smoking my reefer, yo. Got more real lows if you really tryna dope, swerving in somebody Reno, mixing Henny with Merlot. On my way if you know where I'm about to go. Only place I'm trying to end up next is in somebody's throat, yo.
Woke up with some dope shit in my head. Got a request to find that nigga Prophet so we can get back to the master plan. Destination at hand, I'm the pilot, man. ETA, I don't know, whenever I plan. You catch a glance, I guarantee you're gonna be amazed. Don't look too hard, I guarantee I put you in the day. That's right. Maybe you should listen and you might just keep it safe. They tryna catch up to me, baby, this a relay.
Find me out here, find me, I'm floating my feet, don't touch concrete, no, blowing pine trees so much. I leave these hoes choking on diesel, smoking my reefer, yo. Got more real lows if you really tryna dope, swerving in somebody Reno, mixing Henny with Merlot. On my way if you know where I'm about to go. Only place I'm trying to end up next is in somebody's throat, yo.
Hey, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. So, when did you start DJing?
I started DJing late 2016, and right now I'm really just tough in like the wedding game, as well as doing like parties. I've done like office parties, graduation parties, a bunch of different things. So I'm not necessarily as tough in the club scene just yet. Of course it's harder when you're moving somewhere where you ain't really known that. Yeah. So, I haven't been in that scene that much, but I'm looking to definitely add that, as something that I do normally. But for right now, I've been doing it for a little over a year, and it's going good, man.
Yeah, so what made you not when I stopped rapping, but what made you just want to change and just start DJing?
Well, so my sister, she had a boyfriend at the time that was doing DJing, and I was still rapping at the time, and I would go with him, to some of his events, just help, if he needed help setting up or just to go, I had nothing to do, and I would go there and just, watch him, and you could see the crowd in the rack, and you could see, that they feeling like you can make a whole night based off your set, the music that you play, and so it was. I know when I started rapping, one of the biggest thing was participation is seeing people. So when I saw that, you know, DJing could kind of bring you, you know, kind of put you in that same spot, you know, and it was just to be a part of making moments, you know, making people's weddings, making a celebration parties, you know, something they remember, you know. So I think that was something that pulled me towards it, and just because it wasn't, you know, rapping is a lot more common. I would think, you know, compared to DJing, which DJing ain't foreign, but, you know, it ain't as common. So, I mean, I was just wanted to, you know, try a different lane, and it ended up being something I really enjoyed.
Okay. Cool. So, how many gigs have you had so far since DJing?
How many gigs? Man, when I want to say, so I've been, because I'm trying to add up everything. I know at weddings, I'm at about 15 to 20 in weddings. And then I want to say in, you know, like graduation parties, those celebrations, I've probably done, I mean, almost maybe about the same amount. So I'm definitely, you know, like I said, I'm still, you know, with them. I haven't even made it to year 2 yet. So this is just, you know, me starting out, you know, making sure that I you know, get myself out there. And I've been, actually, a lot of the gigs that I've got are just off word of mouth. You know, people having me at their event, and then they recommended me to someone else. So, yeah, I'm definitely ready to get a lot more coming soon.
Do you play all genres, or is it certain genres you play?
I play anything, man. I would say the biggest thing with DJing that I could use to my advantage is I don't listen to one type of music. So, you know, a lot of people, I've even talked to DJs that only, you know, listen to rap and hip hop, you know, but of course they were like heavy in the club scene. So that's probably, you know, what people want. But it's, I don't know how you can expect yourself to be, you know, successful or as successful if you don't know all music. So I can do anything, man. I've done it all.
You gotta do like a country music gig one day.
Yeah, man. I've had, you know, I've done a wedding where, you know, people wanted country music. So now I won't say, you know, I know everything about country music. So, you know, I do have to, you know, do my research when that time comes, and, you know, make sure that I'm hitting them with some heat, you know, and making sure that even though I ain't gonna listen to this first, you know, I'm gonna play some stuff that you gonna like, you know, and y'all gonna remember it. So it's cool, man. I mean, I'm ready, you know. If somebody got a country event they want coming, man, just let me know. I'll be in there.
All right. Do you DJ inside and outside?
Yeah, I can do inside and outside.
As far as temperature wise, what's the hottest and coldest weather you DJ?
Oh, wow. I would say I did a pool party. It was one of my first events, and I want to say that was one of the hottest days, because it was when the last summer was just starting, and I want to say it was like 102 outside. And well, at least that's what it showed on my thermometer in the car, like when it was telling me the temperature. And then, you know, during the event, I'm sure it didn't get that much cooler, so it was burning up there, man. The coldest, I mean, I would say that I've done one where it's been, you know, maybe about 30 degrees outside, but I wasn't outside, so you know, it didn't affect me as much. I haven't really had any cold events. I could only wish for one of those, because DJing, it's like everywhere you go, it's always hot, man.
Yeah, I interviewed a DJ up in Colorado, and I think she said the coldest was like 20. She did. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's you know, and it's crazy because it's like no matter what, man, you know, the event going on, you gotta do whatever you gotta do. So, you know, you outside, I got huge speakers and everything. You know, you carrying all that stuff through slush. You know, it's insane, man. But you still gotta commit. What's your dream location to DJ at?
My dream location to DJ. I would probably say out in Texas. I think Houston, or I mean maybe even Dallas too. Just somewhere in Texas. That would be my ideal place. I've always liked the scene of like Houston, you know, like their music scene and everything. I've always loved Houston, so that would be my ideal place.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that new Bun B album, man. I'm waiting on that album.
Yeah, man. Did he talk about dropping one?
Yeah, he released a new single yesterday.
Oh yeah,
with,
because he
Big Crit and T.I.
Yeah, I saw that jump pop up,
Yeah.
and I didn't get a chance to listen to it. Did you listen to it yet?
Yeah, it's dope. I
It's
like
dope.
it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check.
Video
this
should
one
be coming out soon. Waiting on that. The
Oh,
album
man.
come out 31st of August.
out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be excited for that, and I'm sure you're gonna have like some exclusive,
Yeah.
Bun B,
Mhm.
clips and stuff. So.
Yeah, actually, I think Big Crit. I want to say he produced it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was a perfect move.
Yeah,
Crit is
I like Crit.
one of the coldest producers
Yeah.
I've ever heard, man. Yeah, man makes some amazing music. I've called him almost every time he came to Nashville. I can't miss a Crit concert.
Yeah, I went back in March. When he came in March, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yep.
dope.
I was at that one too. You can't. That was when he brought
Jill Scott out.
Yeah, he
Jill
brought
Scott,
Jill
yeah.
Scott out. Yeah, man, that was insane, dude.
Mhm.
I that was one of my favorite Crit concerts. Even though it was in that small venue,
Yeah.
it was
It
was great, man. But it was so hot in there.
I
man.
standing. I was just standing for like an hour just waiting too.
I couldn't. And I get like a drink, and I couldn't even hold my drink because there's somebody like right next to me.
Yeah.
It was insane, dude. And I was in there, and it was so hot.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
I couldn't believe it though. But it was worth it though.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
it
when
was.
Crit came on, because Saha was out there,
Yeah.
and Saha, you was rocking with him. I was feeling it, but I was still remembering it was hot in there. But when Crit came out, I forgot all of that because it was just that performance was amazing.
You got any festivals you want to perform at one day?
Ah man, I would love to. Let's see, what kind of festival would I like to do?
You got Coachella.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to do Coachella.
Made in America.
Coachella would be nice. I would want to do DJing for Camp Flognaw too.
Okay,
Whenever Tyler has that, just because those events are like wild, and I think that just be like super fun. So I would say Coachella and Camp Flognaw.
Okay. All right. So, as far as who would you like to open up for one day?
Well, definitely Cole. Definitely Cole, Kendrick, of course. Drake, if I would also want to open up for Jay-Z and Beyonce only because I'm seeing DJ Khaled on this tour right now, and DJ Khaled does not rap, and he doesn't like his sets are like always. I don't know if all DJs make their set to where it's the same thing every time. But I wouldn't want to do that. And like DJ Khaled's like on his Snapchat, and that man does the same set every single time he plays the same old songs, and it's insane. So I would want to open for J and B just to take his spot. Definitely.
Yeah. I just want to see Assad every time he come out. That's all I want to see now.
Hey man, when Assad gets older, like when he's can start walking and talking, like he's already abducted into greatness.
I know.
Like,
I know.
Everybody's gonna expect him to rap though, but I don't. Well, no, they'll probably expect him to DJ, but I honestly hope he raps. Like I want him to rap. If he does anything in music, I want him to rap, just because I feel like he gonna say everything that DJ Khaled didn't get to say. Like everything he wants to say, Assad's gonna say it. It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
I hope I'm.
That's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I hope I can witness that era.
That's gonna be funny. All right, so let's get into your last song. I'm bringing the word swag back.
Yeah, man. This title was pretty funny because I wanted this to be a radio joint as well. But I don't think I pushed it as hard as some of the other songs on the project. At that time, it didn't. I think it was. Well, I made that title because I was at work one day and somebody said something about the word swag. Like they said something, and this guy was like, "Swag? People don't say swag anymore. Who says swag?" And it was just funny to me. Like I heard that, and it made me want to just like call the song that because it had it in the hook. So. I mean, that was just the the big thing, but it was just a dope song, and I felt like I was like really feeling myself on that song. And, I had some fun with that joint. So yeah,
They still use that word though.
Yeah,
I hear it a lot.
and that's why it was always so funny because I was like, I use the word swag. I mean, I don't got no problem with it.
Yeah.
So it was funny.
All right, so let's get into it, and we'll be right back on You Can't Sit With Us Radio.
LDG shoulder.
Fourth quarter, ho.
yo, hey, don't you like the way I dream? Don't you like the way I think? I've been plotting with the team, I'm trying to get a couple things. I've been chilling on the scene, you niggas amateurs, I'm passing you. Oh, you like my style? Oh, you like how I be spazzing, huh? Get up on this beat, hey, who do I gotta be? Just to get a couple listens, she just like it when I'm spinning. She said, boy, you know you kill it on these songs, finna be on. She don't like it when I'm gone, but she always calling my phone. I say, hey, don't you like the swag? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, don't you like the way I talk? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, don't you like the way I walk? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, 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 I said, don't you like the swag? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, don't you like the way I talk? Don't you like, okay. Don't you like? Hey, don't you like the way I walk? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, don't you like? Hey, don't you like? Hey, don't you like? Hey, don't you like? Bet she like the way I dress. Bet she like how I impress. And since I never stress, my confidence is at its best. Envisioning all of these dollars and commas and being a scholar, respected and honored. So when I look up, I see no higher. Just me and my team on the mountain, we climbing. Cooling with my brim low, tripping with my fam though, swagging with my fans, yo. You should bring some friends, ho. Make this night incredible, make it unforgettable. And if we get too drunk, make sure you take pics with your cellular. Hey, don't you like the swag? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, don't you like the way I talk? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, don't you like the way I walk? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, 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 I said, don't you like the swag? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, don't you like the way I talk? Don't you like, okay. Don't you like? Hey, don't you like the way I walk? Don't you like, don't you like? Hey, don't you like? Hey, don't you like? Hey, don't you like? Hey, don't you like? Introducing the greatest, introducing the man. I'm a fly ass nigga, I got the world in my hands. I'm reppin' home from the south. Hey, what's that talking about? Why don't you do us all a favor? Keep my name out your mouth. Bet she like the swag, nigga. Bet she like the swag, nigga. Like my money wrapped in bundles. Keep a couple bands with me. Keep a couple tens with me. That's a couple of dimes. I'm the meaning of winning, the epitome of grind. Grind, grind, grind. She attracted to the go-getter. She wanting to come get it. Take them shoes off, girl, don't mess up my carpet. I'm the young fly nigga and I am ready to start shit. Go. Yeah, yeah, hey, I'm the one. Yeah, hey, I'm the one. Yeah, Q is the one.
Alright, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. So I want to have some fun with you. So I got a few random ass questions. They don't have nothing to do with nothing. Just questions I come up with or I find on the internet.
Okay. All right.
And you just give me an answer and you explain your answer.
All right.
So, alright, I'm gonna start you off easy. So what do you like to do in your free time when you're not DJing or doing music?
My free time, I probably say either browsing SoundCloud or playing 2K.
Okay.
Yeah.
In one sentence, sum up the internet.
Sum up the internet?
Yeah.
A place that makes people believe anything they see.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say.
All right, so would you ever give a homeless person CPR?
Oh crap! Oh man, that's a horrible question.
If they needed it,
would I ever give a bum CPR? Man? Oh, dang, cause this, how can you even win with this question? Man, I guess I would have to life save. Man, that really sucks. Like, cause somebody probably had to CPR me afterwards. Like, it's. Yeah, I'm gonna have. Yeah, I would have to, bro. I would feel even worse if I just let them die, or I would try to call somebody else to do it, or somebody else is near. But if I'm their last choice, I guess I got to.
What if they do you ever give them money? You know how they stay on the corner all the time.
Man, I will at times. But it depends though, cause you know, I usually give $1 to like new homeless people I see. Like when I see you out there normally, I mean, like I just feel like you got some kind of game going on. Like, and I mean, some of those people out there, they're not like as poor as they try to make themselves. I don't think. At least me, like some of them, I feel like they just run.
I don't give them shit no more.
I feel like they just run game, man. Like,
I don't give them shit no more after what happened to me at the gas station.
What happened, man?
I talked about this on the interview before, but basically I was at a gas station pumping my gas. This homeless dude just yells at me, talking about he want $10 to go to Burger King. I'm like, I'm not finna give you $10. I don't want to give you $10, and I wasn't gonna take him to Burger King either. So I gave him $5 instead, all $1 bills. One of the $1 bills I gave him was ripped up and kind of torn, but it was still good, still money.
Yeah,
like he ain't gonna take it. So I give him the ripped up dollar bill. This is what he says to me. He said, "Can you give me a prettier looking dollar bill?" I was about ready.
Looking dollar bill.
I was about ready to take my money back from him. I was about to take all $5 of my dollars back from him for saying that. Then he goes and asks, "And can I have another dollar bill?" And I gave him a crispy one too. I swear I didn't want to give him to him. After he said
Man,
that.
I would have been like, "Look here, man. You gonna take the money I give you, or you give it back?"
Yeah. I
One
was
two.
like, what, really?
That's
I had
insane.
a homeless person tell me my money ain't pretty enough for him.
I told you, bro. That's like, and he ain't need that $10.
What?
Man. He wouldn't.
I gave him $5, but then what's even worse, like, he didn't go to Burger King. Burger King was right beside the gas station. Right beside the gas. Didn't even go. And you can go get some chicken fries or something for under $5.
That man went to go buy some Lucy's.
We at a gas station. Didn't even walk in the gas station. You can get chips and a drink.
Yeah.
Didn't go to the gas. He just walks off. Didn't say thank you or nothing. He just walked off in the street. I don't know where he went to.
He probably came up that day, man. He probably already had like $40 in his pocket. He was finna go to the buffet.
I ain't gave no homeless people money since. That was a long time ago too. I ain't done it since.
Yeah, but no, I don't know, man. It takes a lot, and plus, like, if I don't get him anything over like maybe like $3 or $4,
Yeah.
I just can't. Like, I'll be out here hurting too, and like, you put good things into the world, good things come back, but sometimes I just be like, I can't do it today.
Yeah, I was in Colorado a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
My friend was driving around, see one with a new pair of Jordans on. I'm like, really? Come on, dude, really? You expect somebody to give you some money?
Right.
You got brand new Jordans on? No. That ain't
Not at all, man.
That ain't gonna happen. All right, so if a fork, spoon, and knife are called silverware. If they're gold, what do you call them? Do you still call them silverware? If they're gold.
Well, there go. Man, I mean, I guess, normally people do. They still call it silverware when it's gold, but I would probably call it goldware, though. I mean, me personally, just because I'm a goof, I probably would just because. But, I mean, that's I don't know. I guess I've never been around anybody with gold jewelry. I mean, gold, like, forks and knives and stuff.
All right, so, next question. If a deaf person has a court date, is it still called a hearing?
Oh man, yes, it's still called in here, and that sucks, but yeah, it's still gonna be in here.
All right, let's say you on your way to work, either driving, walking, and you see a dog or a person drowning, some type of water, right?
Okay.
But you can't be late to work. Your boss calls, say you can't be late to work, you're gonna be fired. Do you save that dog or person, or do you get to work on time?
Man, dude, I'm probably gonna have to get to work, man. Like the money's gotta be made, man. If I save your life, man, I mean, of course you're gonna live, but I ain't got no job now, man. You not gonna support me, so I might have to be at work, man. So I'll make sure I yell, somebody drowning while I'm running, though. Make sure somebody heard me. Somebody go save me.
All right, my last question is, if a cow laughs real hard, does milk come out of its nose?
I don't think so. I probably wouldn't think so. I've never seen it. I'm probably gonna look that up now, though. But I've never seen it.
I don't know. I got one more. Huh.
Okay.
I ask this a lot to a lot of people.
This is gonna be wild.
Do you think angels get high?
Well, man. I mean, I guess that would. I guess getting high would kind of go against, heaven. So I don't think they get high, but they probably have like a natural high. Like they probably just always feel like really good.
I'm sure they up there puff fasting, man.
I mean, I wouldn't blame
You
them.
got Tupac up there.
I wouldn't blame him at all. Yeah, definitely in like a gangster's paradise, like like something like that. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
All right, man. So I got a couple more questions for you, but
Cool.
How has DJing evolved over the past years?
How has it evolved?
Yeah.
I would say everything's becoming a lot more electronic.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you think back to when DJing first started, you just had, the 2 big spin records. You had your tables, and that was it. You didn't, and now it's, my board personally, I still haven't used the big records as much. Like even my board is all digital. I got like small, pads that you use with your hands, and you DJ that way. So. I would say everything's becoming a lot more digital as the years go.
Do you collect the like the vinyl ones?
Man, my girlfriend actually bought me a vinyl player for my birthday, and I started collecting vinyls. I have her parents actually had like this huge collection of like old school ones, so I've put a few of those on there, to give it a shot. And now it's like at my house. I want to start, collecting the vinyls, but I never got to doing it yet. So I think that's going to probably be one of the things that I pick up towards the end of this year.
Okay. And what other ventures you want to get into? I know you rap, DJ. You got anything else you want to do?
Man. Well, my goal just further down the line is to honestly have my own multimedia company.
Okay.
So I want DJ to be a part of that. I want to have a recording studio inside. And I also want to be mobile. So I want to be like, I want to have, my home base and then have like a bus that literally has everything, on it. So I definitely plan on being, bigger as time goes on, and getting my multimedia business started.
Okay, dope. All right, so got to that part of the show where I give the guest the opportunity to ask me a question. Like, Q, do you have a question for me?
Your question, man. I got one for you. What are your top 5 favorite albums?
5 albums. Let me see. This be all time, right? Let me see. I gotta go with. I'm gonna go with Ludacris. Think of the album. Probably Chicken and Beer.
Okay.
This I'm gonna go recently though. Big Crit, the heavy. What's the name of the album? I forgot the name he just released.
You're talking about
Forgot the name of it.
Forgot. Hold on.
I think it's Heavy as the Crown. I want to say that one.
That one, cause I loved that project. Yeah. I got way too much stuff in here. Man, I can't even remember. Forever is a Mighty Long Time.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That jump was hard.
Yeah, that I like that. I'm trying to think. So many artists. And it's a lot of artists, a lot of albums.
I know this question is always difficult, man, no matter who you are.
Because you're trying to think of everybody.
Yeah, exactly. And when you name your 5, you're gonna be like, wait, nah.
Yeah. I can't even think.
I wanted to try to give you something good because I know you had those questions from before.
I'm gonna throw a T.I. album in there. Probably
there's only one I want to hear.
Trap music. That one. I like the first one you released.
Urban Legend?
Yeah, Urban Legend.
Okay,
yeah, like
that's
one.
what I wanted
like
to hear. Yeah, Urban Legend was still my favorite
like
T.I. album. That joint went so hard.
Man, I can't think of all the albums. I know the artists. I just can't think of the name of the albums. I got to throw in the Mary J. Blige album too.
Okay, all right.
I can't think of the name of it though. But it's one I like.
Yeah, That's pretty smooth. I mean, in general, you don't hear a lot of people throwing a Mary J out.
Yeah, I could throw that in there. And last one would probably be. And there's so many people. I'm trying to go through everybody. That's a hard one.
What you on your last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make this one count.
Yeah. You got any albums? Trying to think.
What do you think about any of Cole's albums?
Yeah, I like Cole album. I think the one, I like this one a lot. The one you released, but
2014.
Yeah, was it 2014?
Or
not the Forest Hill Drive
or
one.
the Born Center?
Yeah, Born Center. What was the other one before that?
The one
that had that song Neighbors on it. No, that was
was
Forest
that
Drive. What's the? I can't remember. It's
the
something.
sideline story?
No, not that one. It was right before Forest Hill Drive though.
Dang, I can't remember the name.
So
I
many
thought
of it.
Born Center was before.
No, it was Born Center, and then he had one after that.
Yeah, I don't.
It had the song Tales of Two Cities.
You're talking about the one with Wet Dreams on it.
Yeah, Wet Dreams and all them. Yeah, the
and
songs.
Central Pay. That was 2014.
Was that it? 2014?
Yeah, that was 2014.
Okay. Yeah, probably. I like that album a lot.
Yeah.
There's so many. I was trying to remember everything. But yeah, I'm trying to think of the fifth one. I could throw an Eminem album in there, but.
Okay. I think the only I wasn't really a huge M fan. I mean, I never disrespect him. I know he can rap. You know, that man's insane. But I think the only M album I liked was the one with Mockingbird on it.
Okay. Yeah, that was dope. I like that.
Was that like? I forget the name of that album, but I think that was like the only M album I actually really liked. Yeah.
I heard that, man. I don't know. It's just so many artists, so many albums you gotta listen to.
Oh man, when I think about Sam Smith, I hope nobody like crucifies me for saying I didn't like an M album. Because he talked about he didn't like Michael Jackson's music, and they destroyed that man.
I don't know about that. Hey, Sam Smith's good though. Hey, he can sing though.
Yeah. I mean, he's not everybody. You know, people always do that. You know, when they don't like somebody, they did something wrong. Now they like. Then their music is like horrible. Yeah. Sam Smith don't make horrible music. I mean, I would definitely, I definitely got a few songs that I enjoy, but he was, that's kind of like one of those things you just don't say. That's just kind of like, you got your own personal opinion. You talk about that with your homies, but you don't kind of like say that out loud.
I can't think of a fifth album. I had to sit down and think about that.
Y'all, man, we got to make sure you answer this on the next episode.
like the albums now that come out, I could tell you, but like, cause right now I've been listening to J-Rock album.
J-Rock's is fire. I'm actually going. I gotta buy my ticket today. He's coming to Topgolf.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. I've been listening to his album for a while now.
Yeah, his album was definitely one of my top this year. Probably definitely my top 5 this year.
Oh, I know I could probably put for fifth. What's the one Kendrick came out with? I want to say his first one. Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah. Okay.
I could put that in there.
Yeah, man. That Section 80 was always my favorite Kendrick project. Section 80 was like insane when that joint came out.
Yeah, that's so many albums. Think of.
Yeah, I know. Man. I'm telling you, man. You name one, and then you forget about the other.
Cause I'll think about it later on, and be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I could have threw that in there. All right, man. But I appreciate you being on the show.
Of course.
You can shout out social media, anything you got coming up, whatever else you want to say.
Nah, man. Well, if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, it's at BookQTheDJ, at BookQueTheDJ. I'm on Facebook as it's actually just Q the DJ. And then I'm also on Twitter as broke BROKE _ phi PHI _ dope DOPE. And then I'm on Snapchat as Quest34. I got to make everything like one name, so it's easier.
It's hard to do that.
It is, man, because I wasn't the same person when I created all those. I wasn't doing the same stuff, so.
Because even if you got one name, it's just, like mine just Ambitious 1K on Instagram, and then Ambitious 1000 on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult, man, to always keep it the same. Yeah. But I'm eventually, that's going to be one of my goals, to get everything with the same name.
Yeah. But I appreciate you being on the show.
Of course.
Yeah, shout out to my vegetarians that been hitting me up about eating animal crackers, if you're allowed to or not. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just having fun with y'all though. But they name it animal crackers for a reason, so I think they have actual animals in it. But that's another story. But yeah. Follow me at Ambitious1K on Instagram, Ambitious 1000 on Twitter. Follow my Threshold Brace production group at Threshold Brace on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And until next time, El Ambitious, You Can't Sit With Us Radio, I'm out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the channel as well. It would be greatly appreciated. Man, until next time, man, one love, show love, spray love, fuck racism, impossible is nothing. Deuces.
Threshold Brace Productions.